Oh, Nathan. These are the moments that make it all worth it.
Well, that would have been cool. I got out and like pushed it a little bit.
So we got good news and bad news on the Jeep.
We have made it to California. Hensley, we're in California. Yeah. We just crossed the state line. I feel like we've been driving. Well, because we have been. We've been driving for how many days now?
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
We made a couple stops along the way. We were standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. We saw 7 magic mountains outside of Las Vegas.
Got some incredible views driving into Las Vegas. Like, I think I'd just forgotten how awesome that area, Hoover Dam and Lake Mead and just the whole area, absolutely beautiful.
We're about to head into Death Valley National Park. This is a national park that's been on the list for quite some time, but have never seen it, so I'm super excited. Even just driving in here, this is picturesque. This is so amazing.
So a couple of tips, one we did, one we did not. We managed to download maps. You have little to no internet access in here from what we understand. And then you really want to fuel up. So the Class C is fueled up. Totally forgot I had a Jeep behind me, which is when you're 4 down, you hardly even know it's back there. So the Jeep is not fueled up. It's only a quarter tank. But I think Marissa read there might be a gas station in California in the national park close to our campground. So I imagine that's going to be dirt cheap is what I'm picturing for the price there. But
what does it mean to be free in this American dream? Oh, la la let me be, la la let me be free.
look at the pros.
Look at the prices. Oh my. Nathan.
$8.25 for the lowest unleaded. It's like they're putting gold in your tank or something. Oh my goodness.
It's a big campground.
It is a big campground. I'm really confused. But there are plenty of sites. We're here.
Yay!
It's only 95 degrees, so our friends were here earlier and they said it was 115. This is really cool. Look, what do you think about our backyard?
Wow.
Look at that. Wow. So this is what this road trip is about. If we have the opportunity to get into these national parks, into these state parks in California, even if the fuel is between $8 and $9, we're gonna do it. Like another planet. One of these trees would be nice, but man, we're just gonna keep our hookups.
Tree hookup.
Yeah,
tree.
no, we're going hookups.
Hookup.
Did we say it was full hookups yet?
No.
No, so it's not just water and electric, which is why the dump station's closed, is because there's an insane amount of sites here. There's not a ton of full hookup sites, but there's enough. We're still filling out our pace. We've got some reservations, but we got some flexibility right now, so we're trying to decide if we're staying here 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. I don't know what that'll look like, but it feels good to be here though. It's like we've arrived. So 2 things that from what we understand are pretty much a must in Death Valley: sunsets and sunrises. Or for us, sunsets, because we're hardly ever up for sunrises. You ready to see a sunset, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, top on or top off?
Off.
Off, I agree.
We have towed this Jeep across the country and we're finally getting to drive it with the top off. Nathan was like, hey, what if we didn't tow anything? And I'm like, I want to have this Jeep with us. I'm like, we have this Jeep Wrangler. We can go to California and have the top off. So this was a labor of love getting it set up to tow, but these are the moments that make it all worth it. So we are top off, gonna go watch sunset in Death Valley. See, aren't you glad we took the Jeep? But look at these mountains. Wow. Do you want to see this girl in her happy place though? It's like water,
think we missed it. Let's go. So this is Zabriskie Point, I think. It's supposed to be one of the best places for a sunset that we're gonna miss.
How did we miss it? We try. We don't make a lot of sunrises and sunsets.
Well, that's why I said there's two things you want to see, sunsets and sunrises, and we don't see sunrises, so apparently we don't see sunsets either. Yeah, we're only like 8 minutes away in the campground. We really don't have an excuse. But just so you know, yeah, because they're supposed to be able to see I'll describe verbally what we're supposed to be seeing with all the shadows hitting all these different, you could kind of see it hitting the top of the peaks up there. Oh man, well, that would have been cool. Come on, girl. Almost there. This girl's a machine right here. Just like your mama. Wow. Look at her go. All right, looks like we missed it. So what we wanted to see was the sun hitting these peaks down here. So you can sort of see into doing it on this backside.
Hello!
The sunset just got a lot louder. JJ. Yeah, if you show up when everybody's leaving, that's not a good thing. So you can see what it's doing in the distance over here. That was what was supposed to have been so cool, was watching it change through all these different ridges. But
What's up here?
It's still stunning. So beautiful.
believe it or not, this is not our first sunset. We got here like 20 minutes before sunset, which really we try to get here at 30 usually, but I think we'd still missed it at 30. It's a different kind of sunset. Usually you're watching for the rays of the sun that happen when it goes over the horizon. This one, it's more about what happens before it goes over the horizon. And but now you know. Now you know. Overall, I think we all slept pretty well. Did you guys sleep okay? Yeah? Hold the phone here. Marissa's getting serious. This is she's whipping out the danners. We hiking some big stuff today or something?
You never know what we're gonna do. Always be prepared.
So yeah, it definitely gets hot here, but this time of the year is still kind of in between bearable. The highs are like in the low 90s for the most part, and then at night, it actually didn't get as cool as I thought it would. It got down to like 70 last night. Full hookups. Like from a sleeping point of view, this is awesome. Loving the hat today. Can you say riding the Jeep?
Riding the Jeep.
Riding the Jeep. Not a line here. All right, we only got a quarter tank.
Just gotta bite the bullet.
I did the math. I think we only need 10 gallons. So I'm putting in 10 gallons and I'm done. It'll be like 80 or 90 bucks, but.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my goodness. Let's see how fast it goes. Not a drop more than 10 gallons.
I think they have an option you can exchange your firstborn as well, but.
By the end of the day, we might be up for it actually, but. Not a drop more. Oh no! Overpaid. 82.61. I remember when I was a kid, like you need some fuel and you just go throw $5 in the tank or whatever, you know?
It's like get you through the week.
Get through the week with it. Like $5, you'd be running out of fuel like before you got to the gas station probably. So. They've got two what look like resorts, I guess, to me. I know one's a resort for sure that's like awesome.
Yeah, they have the inn at Death Valley and the ranch at Death Valley. They even have pools. They look luxurious. It's really nice national park.
Yeah, we're not going to the pool. We got a bunch of dirt in our backyard.
Campground does not have a pool.
Dead branches.
Below sea level here at Badwater Basin. Not only is that the lowest point in the US, but also in the Western Hemisphere. So we're low. I don't know if you can see the sign that says sea level up there, but right on the cliff you can see a sea level sign so you know how far down we are. So not only is Death Valley the hottest place in the world. It's also the driest place in North America. So to have exposed land below sea level, you need hot and dry climate. And this is the perfect situation, because what happens is this is evaporated, leaving behind these salt rings. So it's just super salty and dry and hot. Never seen anything like it. I don't know if I've been below sea level. I don't know.
Why do they make every starting of these names here negative?
I don't know. I think we're gonna see a lot of
Like
that.
bad or death.
What would you name it?
Devil.
Yeah, it is. Bad, devil, death. What would you name it?
I would call it Death Valley Springs.
Death Valley Springs?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's in Death Valley.
Who would have thought there'd be water out here? Is this what you expected it to look like, or what'd you think?
I mean, I've seen pictures, but you know, pictures to video, nothing is like the eye. So definitely just the vastness of the colors, the white against the rugged mountains, like it's very distinct. It's just like a very unique look.
So now logistically we chose to come here first because, well, first of all, this is probably the hottest place in the park once you get here in the morning, and to avoid crowds. This is like, from what we saw on the maps and the rangers and everything else, this is like the #1 spot to come to. So we always head to that place first, and that's another advantage. We're staying in the campground, super quick, super easy to get to these spots early and beat some of these crowds. I mean, look at this. This is, oh my goodness.
It's a good, good life. It's a good, good life. Yeah, it feels alright. It's a good, good life.
Devil's Golf Course, yeah. Why do you think it's called Devil's Golf Course, Hensley?
I have no idea.
Why didn't they name it, what, Angels? What else could they call it?
White Canyon.
White Canyon, there you go. Wow.
Hey, look at this hole.
This would be tough to,
Play golf on?
it'd be tough to play golf on. I don't think we'd ever find that ball. Especially when you got to the putting phase. Slightly frustrating. What's your guess, Hensley? What do you think happened here? Mm-hmm.
Listen carefully. On a warm day, you may hear a metallic cracking sound as the salt pinnacles expand and contract.
That's salt. One of the largest protected salt pans in North America. Put that on some French fries, huh? You like French? I shouldn't say they'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ixnay on the French fry.
We're really far away from any kind of French fry right now.
Let me believe life is more than what we've been told it's supposed to be. Oh, la la let me be. La la let me be. La la let me be free. La la let me be. La la let me be. La la let me be free.
Wow. That is something else, isn't it, Hensley? Look at that. Oh my goodness.
I'm so excited for this. I told Nathan I have seen pictures of this for years. It's been on my bucket list, so we're finally here. I'm ready to check this out.
Look at this. Oh my, oh my. That is beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So many colors. Oh my goodness. Marissa's dreamed of this moment. You got it all to yourself, Marissa.
You're so cool.
Wow.
So once you take Curtis Drive, you've got this pull out here. You've got all these amazing colors. Oh wow. So what causes all these amazing colors? Well, it's a combination of years of volcanic eruptions, and then you've got the heat and the ash, all these chemicals that are just pulling in all these pinks and blues and greens. I mean, it's very unique and beautiful here.
Dantes View. I don't know how much more we are in elevation, but I can say our Jeep did not like it though. So apparently,
Oh.
I joked to Marissa that if we had issues with this thing, we were just gonna leave it out here. But I don't know if the clutch is going out or what. It just, I was right here, I was changing gears, and it just, well, I wasn't changing gears. It wouldn't do anything. Basically, it just sat there. So I had to get out. I got out and like pushed it a little bit, and then it went back into first gear. So it's a little concerning. To be continued. We'll see if we make it down the mountain here in a minute.
Oh, look at it.
Okay. Wow. What do you think of this? Is it pretty?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Dantes View overlooks the salt flats. This is where we were earlier, down at below sea level. You can see where the trail goes out.
Oh yeah. You got it, JJ. Come on. Wow. I think we're going over to where the raven's at.
I know. Don't you feel like a bird up here?
What do you think, Hensley?
I love it.
You love it?
A JJ.
Oh, you're JJ? Good buddy. That's a good rock, huh?
This is beautiful. You could see all the birds like hanging out up here. You can see they really like this spot over here. But I can see, like, if I was a bird, like, this is literally a bird's eye view. It's so good up here. And if you're really into Star Wars, which I know Nathan is, I love giving him a hard time and getting all the names wrong. It drives him crazy. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Luke Skywalker's my favorite.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
And Yoda is so cute.
Just go. That's enough.
This is actually from one of the Star Wars movies. This is one of the points, and it does look like, what is it, New Hope? A New Hope. There's actually a few different spots here in this park that were used in that movie, but Dantes View is one of them, and it totally looks like something off of Star Wars, like off of Mars here or something. It's so cool.
Okay, so we got good news and bad news on the Jeep. Which, if anybody ever says good news and bad news, it's really just like bad news, sugar-coated with some good news. But good news is we did not get stranded in the middle of nowhere with the Jeep. We did make it back to our site. We are safe. We are not stuck in the desert. We are not calling a tow truck or anything like that. The bad news is the Jeep, for the second time today, refused to go into gear. We stopped at a sign for Marissa to take a picture, wrestled with it for a while, turned it off, turned it on. Finally let it cool down a little bit, I think. I don't know. Anyways, it decided to go into gear out of nowhere, and we were able to get back at least to our site. And tonight we were supposed to go somewhere else with the Jeep, and I told Marissa, I'm done with the Jeep. Like, we are not getting stranded somewhere with no cell signal in 100-degree weather. We're done with the Jeep until we have this worked on. So although probably the highlight of today was the Jeep, the low light is also the Jeep. But the good news is we still have something we can take out tonight. We'll actually have our home with us, so that's kind of exciting. Are you listening to all this enthralled?
Yes.
Yes? That's a bummer on the Jeep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need this thing to go into neutral one more time to get behind the Class C, and we're gonna tow it somewhere, and we're gonna have this looked at. Where we're having it looked at, I don't know, because we're in the middle of nowhere and there's no cell signal. I'm guessing anything that works on Jeeps is probably like an hour plus away right now. Back in the Class C, our destination tonight. So good news, bad news on this too. Since we're having to take the Class C and go to where we're going tonight, probably have to fill up with this in the morning at the fuel station down the road.
We are?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm like, that's an $80 trip to the dunes tonight. I don't know.
Oh, it'd be more than that.
I might just have to stay home.
So I think we've decided the plan is, since we have our home, we're gonna sit, wait, watch for the sunset over these dunes, so we don't miss it like last time. Yeah, this is our view from the RV right now. Can you guys see the sand dunes? Right there, aren't they?
Those are dunes.
You see sand dunes?
Sand dunes.
We were getting some work done in the Class C. I think we missed the main part again. You can still see the mountains haven't changed over yet. So much to Death Valley, oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Marissa rushed out here with the kids. So much energy, get it out, girl. I rushed out and had chocolate.
Yeah, he was in there working and he come out with chocolate all over his face.
I like to eat chocolate while I work.
I literally almost missed the sunset again. It was behind that mountain. How did I miss it? But we're still getting the colors.
Sneaky sunsets out here, man.
I know, they're so
So sneaky, Death Valley. So if you're thinking about Death Valley, especially for RVing, I think it's an awesome stop. It's very RV friendly, no matter what size rig you have.
Because we love the national parks so much, we have made a playlist of our 5 favorite national park videos if you want to check those out. Got something in your teeth too.
I still got something in my teeth. So the Jeep is to be continued. We will see if it goes into neutral and hooks up next video, and hopefully we can get it somewhere to start getting it worked on. We are also going to be showing you what does it look like in the Class C as far as driving it. I've heard we're going through some massive mountain range over here, so you won't want to miss that.
Could get interesting.
But until next time, we'll catch you guys later.